All right, folks. You ready for this? Because I'm not. Alleged Capitol rioter begs judge to send him home to parents. Bruno Kua was spotted in the Senate chamber during the Capitol riots. All right, folks. A Georgia 18-year-old charged. A Georgia 18-year-old. Not a Virginia, not a Maryland, not a D.C. resident. They came from motherfucking Georgia, folks. 18 years old. How did they get there? Who knows? A Georgia 18-year-old charged in the Capitol riot told a judge he'll be a good boy if he's allowed to go home to mommy and daddy. Bruno Joseph Kua, who's been in federal custody since his arrest on February 5th for his role in the attack on the nation's capital, wrote a letter to U.S. District Court Judge Randolph D. Moss Thursday begging to be sent home while he's waiting for his trial, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported. The feds charged Kua of Milton, Georgia, with assault on a federal officer, civil disorder, and several other crimes, including entering the floor of the Senate, according to the criminal complaint. Kua was videotaped in the Senate chamber and spotted in a video posted by the New Yorker magazine of the siege, the complaint said. Yes, for everyone asking, I stormed the Capitol. Sick. With hundreds of thousands of patriots, Kua posted on his since-deleted Instagram account. What happened was unbelievable, he continued. Yes, we physically fought our way in.
Unbelievable.
Kua's the youngest person charged in the riot, which he joined after attending the earlier rally near the White House with his parents. Who drove him to Washington, the Journal-Constitution said. Talk about child abuse. The feds charged Kua of Milton, Georgia with assault on a federal officer, civil disorder, and several other crimes. Kua said, sent a plaintiff, I love you both, to his folks on February 12th when he was denied bond, Atlanta's 11 Alive reported. He promised in his letter, quote, not to step 1 foot out of line if he was able to go back to the suburban Atlanta home. The teen was denied bond in part because of his history of violent rhetoric online, including a January 6th post that said, we didn't attack American people, we attacked the swamp rats, according to the Journal-Constitution. Given how inappropriate, sick, my social media activity was, I truly understand your worries, Kua wrote. I am not a danger to anyone, and I will absolutely never act on what I said. Well, I mean, you did. The motherfucker did. Like, he literally acted on what he said, but okay. I've completely lost those aggressive feelings and moved on from the entire political, sick idea. He added a few sentences later, I was wrong. Prosecutors also objected to Kua's release to his parents' custody because they drove with him to Washington. So, he'll be a good boy, I hope. He won't be. Imagine. Again, I want everyone to understand the outline here. So, this is a kid who was probably born and raised on 4chan, right? And then, Trump won, right? And Trump won is okay, so now 4chan's in the White House. You got Steve Bannon in the White House, right? That's cool, right? And then over the course of those 4 years, you read nothing but right-wing news. You listen to Tim Pool and all those other people, right? You listen to nothing but that shit. You start posting on Stormfront. You start doing all this. You love Ben Shapiro. You got your favorite. And then he loses the election, right? And then these people they got sent into this 2-month panic attack. Do you remember that? Do you remember the 2 months of a panic attack that all of these people had? No, Trump's the real winner. Biden cheated. Dominion machines. Biden, goddamn. They were in a 2-month-long fucking panic attack that resulted in them thinking it was okay to walk into the Capitol with weapons and beat the shit out of police officers. The same people who spent all summer talking about Blue Lives Matter. Blue lives. The rioters and looters killing all those blue lives. Walked into the Senate chamber with a weapon trying to assault police officers. You know what I mean? It's incredible. We need to be studying this shit. This is incredible. This incredible stuff. And obviously, I mean that not in a good way, but on like a sociological aspect. Like, this kid was 18 years old. Donald Trump became president when he was a teenager. 14 years old, Donald Trump became president. Right, do you know what that does to a motherfucker? You're 14 years old and Donald Trump's president? Look at Kyle Rittenhouse. Same fucking scenario. The guy was 14 when Donald Trump became president and started going to, like, Blue Lives Matter training and rallies and was trying to be a fucking cadet and then, like, tried to, like... And then he went over to a BLM protest and started killing people. This is what happens when you indoctrinate teenagers with neo-Nazi propaganda. They turn into dumb fucks like this. Jesus fuck.